Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am recording this a day early actually, but I wanted it to be available to you tomorrow for some reason. We're outside of time anyway, so readings like this are always timeless. I'm sure you know that. So no matter when you watch them, if you're here, it sounds so cliche sometimes. If you're here, there's something meant for you in this message. And I don't know, sometimes it sounds kind of catchy to me, but right now it's kind of like establishing the belief in you that you are being led, that you are leading you. And if something draws you in and there was no resonance there at all, that was the resonance. That you were meant to experience something that is helping you to establish what resonance feels like for you, or something like that. 101 on my recording. Could be that was your validation, who knows? Even if it's just one thing, not attaching to all the things, it could be that it's connecting you with your collective of people and recognizing that we feel this collective space and this oneness, this resonance with something that's here, a light that's here, a collective light that's here. But there are so many different personalities, so many different fingerprints within this space that I'm reading, that is being communicated, that you're sensing, that's electrically, there's like all of these nodes being connected with different signatures all over the place. That some of the things that I'm tuning into are meant for this person and not you, because it's more specific to their field and not theirs. But as a collective, you have a light that's similar to another person that's here watching it that you were meant to connect with. So whether you resonate with anything that I say or not, you, through watching this, through allowing yourself to be guided to this, you are being guided to what it is, the reason that you were here. Is that immediately clear? Especially if nothing in the video resonates with you, or you feel like, oh, well, that makes sense, that makes sense. It could be that it hasn't developed yet, that this video is leading you to another one. It's like there's something about her, 222 on the recording, but it wasn't in that message. So maybe you scroll through my other videos and there was something in one of those other videos that's like, oh, that's what I needed for right now, right? Or it is that you left a comment on here, or someone else did, and you are meant to connect with someone else on this channel. You're meant to connect electrically. Like I just keep seeing this electrical grid connection with another person here, that eventually you're going to come into contact with them. Let's say it could be a year from now. Who knows? But the purpose of you being here doesn't necessarily need to be clear all the time, except that it feels like you're in the middle of establishing your trust in your belief system and what it is that you actually believe in. The reason that I came on here, I did 2 readings just a little bit ago, and those, when I post them, will have been on December 8th. Today is December 9th. And there was something in those videos I had mentioned, an old video of mine that I had done, where I had originally been doing readings where I was looking at the cards. It was just the camera was on the cards. And then there was one video where I kind of came out and I showed myself on camera, and it was like my coming out video. And so many people were affected by that and are so thankful for that, and have always like really, really responded to that video more than many of the other ones that I have. And that's what they're showing me right now. Like me showing my face. There's something about being authentic and just having you witness me that is part of my purpose in life. And on this journey, the one thing that I always wanted more than anything was like a guide and a teacher to explain things to me or show me the way. And I have many readers on here that I watch, one in particular that is like my go-to, that I feel is meant to be my teacher and guide, and helps to make things easier. There is a lot of things that I had to figure out on my own too, that I know I was meant to go through in order to make things easier for you, and to go through them, to witness them, to come into this place of self-awareness in order to show you, in order to tell you, in order to make things easier for you, in order to help explain things or help you find you in a less resistant, less suffering, less survival mode kind of way. That's the point. You do still have to do the work, But it doesn't have to be the work of suffering and I just heard trial and error. It is about trial and error, but, and you do have to go through things to really resonate with them. But sometimes when you have someone else who goes through the exact same things and says, this is my perspective, sometimes it hits you in a way that's just like, poof, God, that makes so much sense for me. Thank you for helping me see that. That's alchemy. That's alchemizing our experiences and my light and your light and my medicine. That's you receiving my medicine, right? And it all comes from me just living my life, living my experience, and sharing that, witnessing and sharing it with you, okay? So I was in a session with a client of mine who meets with me every single week, and God love her so much. We have such a special, special connection. And I was in a session with her yesterday, and right as I was coming on there, this song came up, and I mentioned it in the last 2 videos, and I read it to her. It was like, I just need to tell you how I feel about you as a teacher and as a friend, and just really kind of explain why I do what I do and what it means to me. So my phone just buzzed. 12:21 on my clock, which is a mirror number. So this is like helping you find your purpose too. There's so much purpose in going through the things that you go through and why you go through the things that you do. So I'm just going to read it to you. This song is called All I Know So Far by Pink. I'm sure a lot of you know this one. There are some of you who are here who really admire me, who admire my work, who are appreciative of my work. And I am so appreciative of all the comments and all of the emails and all of the messages and everything that I've gotten along the way with you expressing your resonance, just telling me what one video did to get you through a certain phase of your life or this journey, or explain one tiny little thing and it like shifted things so much for you. I appreciate that appreciation. So like, it never gets old for me. It never gets old because it keeps me going. It keeps me going. It keeps me doing this. It keeps me sharing. It keeps me showing up. Every time someone says that, I'm just like, which video was it? Like, I want them to tell me which video it was that really drew them in, that really connected us, so that I can go back and connect with them in that video too, and recognize that this was one of the pools in that video, was their energy showing up at this moment in time. Even though that video was made a year ago, I recognized their energy a year ago, and now they're showing up, they're materializing. It's like this beautiful manifestation and validation of, what I was sensing and feeling back then. So I've had so many just like hits recently of, this is why you do what you do. This is why you do it. This is why you do it. This is why you keep showing up. Even if you show up for one person, if I show up here and it touches one person a year from now, that means so much to me. I'm living on purpose. So it says, I haven't always been this way. I wasn't born a renegade. I felt alone, still feel afraid. I stumble through it anyway. I wish someone would have told me that this life is ours to choose. No one's handing you the keys or a book with all the rules. The little that I know, I'll tell to you when they dress you up in lies and you're left naked with the truth. You throw your head back and you spit in the wind. Let the walls crack, because it lets the light in. Let them drag you through hell. They can't tell you to change who you are. That's all I know so far. And when the storm's out, you'll run in the rain, put your sword down, dive right into the pain. Stay unfiltered and loud. You'll be proud of that skin full of scars. That's all I know so far. At some point, you're going to get to the point of where I am right now. After doing all of the hard work, all of the inner work, self-awareness, really deep diving, and it threw me for a loop, and it stabbed me over here, and it stabbed me over here, and it stabbed me over here, and I went through everything that I went through in order to be who I'm meant to, show who I'm meant to be, to just be more light for many more people than I even realize right now. So you might give yourself away and pay full price for each mistake. But when the candy coating hides the razor blade, you can cut yourself loose and use that rage. I wish someone would have told me that this darkness comes and goes. People will pretend, but baby girl, nobody knows. And even I can't teach you how to fly, but I can show you how to live like your life is on the line. That's all I know so far. I'll be with you till the world blows up and down and through till the world blows up. When it's right, or it's all fucked up, till the world blows up. And we will be enough. And until the world blows up, just throw your head back and spit in the wind. Let the walls crack, because it lets the light in. Let them drag you through hell. They can't tell you how to change. They can't tell you to change who you are. I just texted somebody this morning, and I just texted pictures of my walk. Just a beautiful, beautiful sky this morning. It was like I couldn't take enough of it in. I was like a kid in a candy store. It was so beautiful. There was full moon on one side of the sky, and it was early enough that full moon on one side of the sky and the sun coming up on the other side of the sky. It was just like I turned this way. It was 360 view of night and day and just balance. It felt so balanced. I was like in the middle of union energy in those moments. 11:11 on my recording. And 12:25 on my clock, which is, they're telling me Christmas. Christmas is here today. And I sent the picture and I just said, that's what I explained. I was like, it was so beautiful out this morning. And he was like, I wish that I was a morning person. It's so hard to get up in the morning, but I would really love to see that. I wish I could see that. I wish I was a morning person, or I'm not a morning person. I'm like, you can be whoever you say you are. You get to choose. You get to decide who you are. I'm not the kind of person that gets up and works out in the morning, but I was that person this morning because I decided to be. Are you that person? If I say I am, I am. That's our choice. That's the choice that we get. So I get to say what I am. I am this. Write out some I am statements today. That's another thing that I've been doing that has been really shifting things, is writing out what I am, what I see myself as. Now, in the future, doesn't matter. It's all right now anyway. Right? If I'm channeling the energy of someone's existence in this space a year from now, doesn't matter what the time is. I don't have to wait to be that. I just have to say I'm that now. And then just be the energy of it. Right? I'm going to fucking show you guys. I'm going to show you so hard. I'm going to show you the result of so many things that I'm dreaming of right now. I'm going to show you each step of the way. You see this thing right here? That is leading to this thing that I'm dreaming of over here. I know it. This is step number 1 or step number 2 or step number 3. Watch the next thing that's going to happen. Bet you this next thing's going to happen, and I'm going to come back on here and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how I did it. It's all unfolding. It's unfolding right here in front of you. How can you not believe? How can you not believe in you? How can you not believe in your ability to dream and then watch those things appear? I'm going to show you. Right? For this reason. Because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to show you what feels hard, which I've done over the last couple of years. I've shown you the shadow work, the places, the really deep, dark places that were coming up, that were being exposed to me, made aware to me, in order to finally release, to connect with the thoughts that are connected with it, to free myself, to free me. And now, it's not just about freeing myself, or now it's about being free and living, like really living and creating from a conscious place, from a free place, free to choose what I believe. And I choose to believe that I'm free. I choose to believe that I am the creator of my own life. And I get to choose what appears. Yeah, feels really good. All right, guys. You want to dig into that for yourself? You want me to help you to do that? I have another client that I just got the other day, and 2 others that meet me on a regular basis, like as part of a mentorship program. If you need a review, if you want a referral from one of those people that I've been helping over time to become more themselves, you want to know their story of how it unfolded and then what happened, let me know. send you their information, and I guarantee they'll be like, yep, let me tell you this, let me tell you this, let me tell you this. If you want to work with me on a regular basis, if you want to come into a kind of mentorship program with me, send me an email or connect with me somehow. All the information is down in the box below. And let's create it together. Let's manifest something in your life together. Okay? Love you guys.